Hello, everyone, and welcome to my first Monday Motivation Writing Sprints. I'm super excited to finally start trying to get on a schedule of live streams because I have been saying that for probably 2 years now that I needed to get on a writing sprint schedule. But things have kind of settled as far as like my schedule, and Monday nights worked well. And I realized that like sometimes the weekends I'm available, sometimes I'm not. So it's just like I'm all over the place. um, but yeah, I'm happy to be here to start the new year off strong with being productive. So you don't have to do anything necessarily writer related, but if you are, that is cool. And if you aren't, that is also cool. um, so I'm hopping into the comments here. Cool Gamer, hello. Good to see you. Alexis Witt, oh my gosh, hello. It's been so long. That's another reason why I wanted to start doing more regular streams because I'm like, I miss all my writer friends. And Kristen, hey. So good to see you all. So let me know what you're going to be working on today. We're going to try to just be super productive. That's one of the things that I want to try to do with my channel is do more consistent writing sprints so that like I can be a part of the community and get to like hang out with you guys, but then we can also get our novels done because I know that's like an important piece too. So I felt like that was a good balance. And I lost my train of thought, but that's okay. Alexa said, starting a new novel based on Greek mythology. That sounds so good. Yes, tell me more. Oh, yay. T is here too. Hey, T. That's awesome. Oh, that's where I was going. So we're gonna go for like at least an hour. I'm gonna try to be like super productive with these sprints as well. So, we can be chatty for maybe like 5 minutes in between each sprint, but we'll sprint for 25 minutes. So I'm really wanting these sprints to be productive and make you feel like you accomplished something in a short period of time and have fun while doing it. So, oh, and Mary's here. Hi. Oh, it's so good to see everyone. Yeah, and I didn't know like if at this time was good. I'm going to be doing earlier sprints in the upcoming weeks. Right now, I have my Monday sprint scheduled for every other Monday night. But if things go well, then I might make it more consistent where it's every week. And I had something today, so that's why I am starting the stream at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. But in the future, it's going to be at 5 p.m. If 6 works better for people, then I can like do that too. But 5 worked a little bit better for me in my head. But we'll see if that works for me because I don't know. Um, Ooh, so we get to hear more. I want to hear about what everyone's going to be working on, their work in progresses. Thanks. It's basically about a half demigod who is the son of Hades. Yes. Yes. I love like always learning about like villains or what's that? Is it called Villains? The Disney the Disney like series Descendants. There we go. Okay. Stuff like that I think is really cool. Who goes on a journey to defeat his father from starting a war with the other gods. Oh, that's awesome. Kristen says, I'm working on finishing up a pitch document and then I'm going to CP read, which I'm excited about because it's so good. Oh, that's always the best feeling when you're reading something just like drooling because it's so good. Yay. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, this is a good time. Okay, yay. Okay, I'll make note of that. Like 6 p.m. Central. Maybe I'll like put up a poll on the YouTubes in the future. We'll see how things go. But I love it. So let me pull up the kitty race timer, the infamous kitty race timer. I forgot to do this beforehand to share. Oops, I don't want to share the entire screen. Oh, Lord. Okay, here we are. All right. So, and I think I'm going to be on mute, but I'm gonna try to have, like, the ding, ding, ding bell go at the end, but sometimes I, like, am so in the zone and I forget to mute, um, but I'm gonna try to do that so that will signal that it's the end of the sprint, and I like the super full screen. Yeah, that makes it bigger. And T is working on a historical paranormal thriller featuring Bass Reeves, the first Black U.S. Marshal. Whoa, that's amazebeans. Nice. um, it's been so long. I know. Sometimes during the holidays, like I'll do the Halloween one, or there was like snowmen, but I was like, no, I gotta go with the kitties. And Avion. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. No, I've been in a hole the past like couple months. So I'm so happy that you're back. Oh my gosh, so good to see you all. All right. I hope you guys have a productive first sprint. We are starting in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. Someone's I was gonna say, of course, it was the one that no one voted for, but Avion did. The gray cat number 4 won. I had forgotten to vote for the cat, so I went with number 3. Um, how did everyone do with that first sprint? That was pretty good. I was actually working on some word of the year stuff. I found a good background to put on my desktop, so that was fun and motivating. And then I am working on an article, so not necessarily my work in progress related for that first sprint, but hopefully for future one. um, and Mary had said, I missed this before I started the sprint. Mary said, I'm going to be having fun with my work in progress. I love that so much. And I'm glad that you like the kitty races. So yay for that. And that's something that I really want to try to do this year is have more fun with my work in progress. And, I'm always trying to think about the next thing about being published and like trying to get an agent. And if I don't find a literary agent with one book, then start writing and then querying another one. So definitely want to try to find that joy again, which I like do, but then there's like a layer of pressure like underneath it. And that is what stops me from working on my manuscript. And so it's like really bad because it's about, it's like, we love doing this, but sometimes it can be a little overwhelming. And then, or at least in my case, like I just stay away from it because I'm scared. But it's like, but I like doing it, but then I don't write. But anyway, so I did have a very good productive first sprint. Teresa forgot to root for a cat too. Yeah. Kristen, I finished the pitch document and moved over to my blurb drafts. That's awesome. Yay for pitches and blurbs. Oh, I'm so excited. You're like making good progress in your novel, and I can't wait to read it. Mary, I got into reading my whip and completely forgot about the sprints. Hey, that's a good thing. That is so good. That's something I'm going to be excited about. I'm going to be going back to A Bargo's Riddle, an old manuscript that I shelved for now, but I'm going to reread it in the fall because I'm like, I don't remember like what I changed, what's still there, like what is the like I remember kind of like the overall like general plot, but like specific things because it's gone through so many revisions. So I can't wait to do that, to just read through it all. It's gonna be awesome. Teresa said I got 1,149 words on my first draft with the sprint. Woo! Oh my goodness, that's so fun. That's like really good too, because there's always like the 1K 30-minute like dream goal to like write 1,000 words in 30 minutes, and some people are crazy like you and do more in less time too. So very impressive. Yes, being in the zone is so nice. I'm really yeah, I'm just like super excited. I try not to be like it's a new year, like new me type thing. Like usually it's in the fall when I start trying to like implement changes and do new things. All right, let me start like working out, like getting back to working out, or finding good like work-life balance so that I'm not like stressed, or meditating or whatever it is. But I always start in the fall because I don't know why. It's like after the summer, I'm like, man, well, it's almost the end of the year. I gotta like get back on track. So I feel like I go into the new year already having a little bit of momentum. So anyways, uh I forgot the details in my book after like 2 to 3 weeks, so many read-throughs. Yeah, oh my goodness, I just can't even imagine. And it's hard too because you start to like be like, is this good writing? And you start to just like your eyes like glaze over when you've read it so many times. You're like, oh, this line was so funny. This was hilarious. And then you're like, is it still funny though? Is it? Is this still like a plot twist? Like things like that. Um, but yeah, that's fun. Um, okay, I'm gonna get our next sprint all sorted out. Oops, no, I don't want to do that. Come on, come on. Yeah, and then I realized I was so scared because I'm like, wait, why isn't it letting me like doing my customization and give me the logo and like the cat like options and stuff? And then I had realized that my because this is like a subscription, like the online stopwatch.com where I get the kitty race timer, and it's like $12 a year. I think it started off at like 10, so maybe it's a little bit more, but like it like had expired in no on like November 6th. So I'm like, oh my goodness, I have not done live writing sprints since before November. So I was like, oh, I have to buy this really quick so I can have the kitty race timer. But it just made me laugh because I was like, oh, I kind of need this. I must pay. I've added a lot, so it's been like, what's even in here now? I love that. It's like, oh, that's a surprise, for me too. When someone's like, oh my gosh, I loved when you like did this, or I loved when this happened in your story, and you're like, huh? Oh, yeah, yeah. Like I remember in my first manuscript, Ranakori Realm, and I was like, I had my older sister's friend read it, and she's actually who like got me into reading. Like she recommended Cinder to me, and I was like, oh my gosh, like just my sister's like friend, like that I like see once a year maybe, had recommended it to me because I think she was like a librarian or something, but she yeah, I was just so glad because that kind of like sparked me into the like YA like fantasy sci-fi like kick. Because I was reading, but not as much as I do now. And but anyway, so she read my manuscript and she's like, "Oh, I really love the like father-son motif you have going on here," and started like doing this whole elaborate thing. And I was like, "Oh, yeah, yeah, definitely meant to do that." And I was like, "I have no idea." So she like was going in deep, like when people say like, "Oh, they made the curtains blue because it signifies their sadness and this," and what the author really was thinking, "Oh, I'll make the curtains blue," So like that's how I felt. So it was hilarious. Yeah, $1 a month. That's true. I didn't even think about that. That's totally worth it. I feel like I renew so many things at that, like in December and January, like website, querytracker.net, um, my domain name for my website, um, now the kitty race timer. So I'm like, oh, $12 is like the cheapest out of all of them. Probably like that's probably how much for my domain name too. So, um, oh, hadn't read it in over 6 months. That must feel so good to, like, get back to it. No wonder you said it's fun. Okay, let's see, no one said number 1, so cool. I'm gonna choose Kitty number 1. And everyone's locked in their votes. Alright, so hopefully 3 doesn't win. I'm knocking on wood. Alright, we are gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. Yay! Ginger Cat won. Woohoo! Which means Kristen won and Avion. Yay! It's actually good. Like we're getting winners. Usually the cat is like really stubborn, and it's always the cat that like someone doesn't pick. Um, I think that also tends to happen sometimes when I have like 6 cats, but I'll go between 5 and 6. So, yay for Ginger. um, and we also had Heather pop in to say hi. She texted me too. She's like, "Sorry I couldn't hop on, but I'll pop it on and say hi." I'm like, "Oh, you're fine." um, but that was super sweet. So I did some more admin stuff. So my eyes are like popping out of my like oh my skull. I'm like so it's been a long weekend. I won't bore you with the details, but it's been a long weekend. So uh I might have one more sprint in me and then we'll wrap up. But hopefully everyone else is being equally productive and hopefully their eyes aren't like feeling fried like mine are right now. I also think I need to adjust like my ring light. Um, let's see. There's like different. Oh, that's like really orange. That actually feels better on my eyes. Let's see. Ooh, oh, that's really gross. Oh, okay, that's really bright. Anyways, I'm having fun messing with that. And T was close. Ooh, I actually have to do my Duolingo. Um, Yeah, what like Korean course are you taking? That's really interesting. I have been like I feel like my progress has been slow, maybe because I'm doing Duolingo and I'm doing it most days, but it's only like one lesson a day and they revamped the app and a lot of people hated it, but they revamped the app where um it like it used to be where you could pick like, "Oh, I wanna do introductions," or, "I wanna do pets," or, um, I don't know, like, they just had different topics and you could choose wherever, but I think some people felt like it was too overwhelming, like, they didn't know where to start. So now, like, Duolingo, there's just literally just, like, one line. It's like you go here, you do this, then you go here, you do this, and you can't, like, skip to other topics. And so when they revamped it, it, like, kind of put me back from where I was. So I was like, "Oh, I already learned, like, what cucumber, baby, and ant meant. Like, I don't know why they're teaching me this." That's the thing. It's like it's so random um that I'm like feeling like they could be giving me words that are a little more helpful. Like they're kind of a little more random. Um so but like there's still sentences and things like that. But yeah, so like when they revamped it, they kind of like put me back from where I was like a couple like lessons. So I kind of feel like I'm still where I was maybe like a month ago. I don't know. So anyways, I feel like it's really slow. I'm not like forming sentences. I still like am trying to like remember the characters because I don't use it like other than if I'm like singing K-pop or I'm using the Duolingo app. So that means I just need more friends who are trying to learn Korean. Mary got through one story and was going to start on the next one. Yay! That's awesome. You're like crushing your productivity. Oh, I hired a private tutor that I found through YouTube, Korean Ara. It's been really helpful as I need someone to converse with. See, yeah. Oh my goodness, that's my problem. And that's why I stopped trying to learn Japanese like years ago. Gosh, it's probably been like 5 years ago that I was trying to learn it, but I stopped because I was like, I don't have anyone to talk to. um, but now I need to look up this Korean Ara. Are you able to like form sentences and like I don't know, or are you still learning like the alphabet and the characters? Um, Ara. but I think what is it? Ooh, good. I'm gonna subscribe to. Yay. Oh, I'm actually really excited now. Um, but I know, wait, and I might butcher it, but I know like oh wait, 한국에 I think is Korean and student is like 학생. So I think I could say like I'm a 한국에 학생. I don't know. Let me know if I'm wrong. Cuz like I said, like they're just having like I'm learning random words like chicken, uh and then they're like Boston, Princeton, Philadelphia, and I'm like at Paris. I'm like, okay, like I know they're trying to get me to learn the alphabet, but it's hard when I don't have any context to like keep it in my memory, you know? And then memorize app. Oh, so many good things. Oh, flashcards. Yes. Is anyone else trying to learn another language? I feel like, and I've been wanting to, like, I don't want to lose the little Spanish that I do know. And I feel like I've just become stagnant in like my Spanish as well. So, one language at a time, Holly. But anyways, when I was younger, I used to say that I wanted my superpower to be that like I could fly or whatever, um, or like read people's minds. And now it's that I would be like a polyglot, that I would like be able to learn, or that I would like understand and speak all languages like without trying. Like that would be my superpower. So T got another 526 words in. I met my word goal for today. Yay! That's amazing. Wow. In an hour. Boom, boom, boom. KK got on Instagram. Oh well. Hey, that's also productive. You always have like such good posts, and I love your stories and your updates and stuff. So you can do that, girl. It's also good productivity for Instagram, because I'm like, well, I need to engage. Like even if I don't post, I've like this year I was just a lurker like so much, and so I just like people's posts, or like, you know, and sometimes I'm just like, oh, I should comment on this, and I don't. So I'm like, I'm just a lurker. But anyways, I'm like, oh well, I'm still like, I need to keep up with the writing community. I need to know what my friends are up to. So that's my like excuse. Uh Integrating Korean in everyday things is helpful. I will count in Korean. I can make sentences and converse better. Your words are correct. Yay! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. um but no, that actually makes sense. Like I know some people will change the language on their phone. Um, so I really need to do that. Yeah. Okay. Next time you ask me, which will be, well, the next time I'll do these Monday motivation sprints will be in 2 weeks. So hopefully in 2 weeks I'll figure things out a little bit of a more organized system. So I feel like I'm making a little more progress than I am. Uh I circle back to Spanish every now and then. You're all making me want to try it again. Sí, sí, tratas mucho or más. Try more, yes. Oh, try again. Tratas otra vez. Yeah, try again. Ah, qué bueno. I don't know why. I love Spanish so much. Oh my gosh, I just love it. Yes, Spanish and Korean, buddy. Yes, I am totally down. And I also upvote to go back to Spanish, Kristen. Ooh, I need to learn another language. I would start with Spanish. Yes, T, you should. Ooh, and especially good for diversity is lit, where so I don't know if there's any like I'm sure there's going to be some like uh words in like a different language, but we're reading The Sunbearer Trials by Aiden Thomas, which I'm super excited about. Um, but it's like a Mexican inspired fantasy. And so let's see. Semidioses, Jade's the trans son of Quetzal, the goddess of birds. I don't know. I feel like because I read Cemetery Boys and Lost in the Neverwoods, not as much, but Cemetery Boys, like, and it was like, oh yeah, get all the like Mexican inspiration and you have your words and stuff. So hopefully there'll be some words we can pick up in here. Oh yeah, see, like the sunstones will protect the people of Reino del Sol. Like King of the Sun or the Sun King. So, oh, I love it. Okay, we gotta learn. Okay, so T and KK. I'm gonna be like, hey, how's your Spanish going? Tell me what you learned this week. Oh my goodness. Okay, during the next sprint, I'm going to work to translate that. um, I do love Spanish. I took a few years during my school days and have retained a little bit of it, but never been fluent. Travel phrases and some basics. Yeah. So I was like, me llamo Holly. Es un placer. Or like, ¿cómo estás? How are you? It's a pleasure to meet you. But those are the things that like, yeah, those are the important things. So yes, new year. I did Spanish in secondary school, would listen to songs and watch telenovelas to keep it up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and that's my problem too, is that even if when I do understand Spanish, I'm like, they talk so fast that I'm like, I think they said this because I'm like picking up some things. And then there, of course, there's like so many different like nuances with like Portuguese and Brazilian, Cuban, like all that where I'm just like, whoa, like they have different words for different things or the pronunciations are different. Um, but like telenovela, like watching stuff is good. Actually, I forgot. Like, okay, I need to check out like K-pop dramas too. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing for this next sprint, our last sprint. This is going to be very productive, very productive. Um, and this will be the first book I've read by Aiden Thomas. Oh my goodness. So like Lost in the Neverwoods was okay. But like I read that after reading Cemetery Boys, and Cemetery Boys was like mwah, was like chef's kiss. Just so good. 5 out of 5, like hands down. So like Aiden has a lot to live up to with the Sunbear Trials because I really love Cemetery Boys. But like from what it sounds like, I don't think you'll be disappointed. All right, I'm gonna pull up our final. It's the final countdown. Oh wait, that means we can have. Okay, let's do 25 cats. So maybe we can see the colors a little bit better than when I have 50. I don't know why I'm singing. I had fun talking about languages. Oh gosh, it's still hard to see. Oh well. Ooh, I don't want to be small like that. Okay, there we go. I kind of like that blue, the dark blue one that's like right behind the yellow one, like in the second half. Yeah, whichever that blue one is, I'm voting for. Um, yes, all of the cats. Give a color or a number 1 through 25 for our final 25-minute sprint. Si el gato y en 한국에 do oh doangi wait doangi oh my gosh, let me goangi. Oh, it was so close. I'm so proud of myself. Yeah, it's like the G. Oh, because oh yeah, I don't know why I was thinking that was like the D, but that's like the C one. Oh man. Okay, cool. I definitely need to practice. Any ginger cat. Mary's going for number 19. Hey, thank you. And now I know, like, the most important word in Korean, goyangi? Oh, or is it goyanji? Anyways, I'm gonna start this sprint and, do some sleuthing here, so happy productivity or not in 3, 2, 1. that is it for the crazy mad dash sprints. Let's see. Who? Oh, Avion's the closest with 12, number 12. Um, or I look at what cat. Okay, 12 is also like the closest cat to the finish line. After that. So Avion rocked it 2 out of the 3 sprints. But I love the purple. Oh my gosh. I just love the crazy colors. Oh, so good. You can't even see, well, you see like the tail end of mine. You see his like head bobbing in the back. You tried, buddy. You tried. um how did everyone do for the final sprint? Let me see how I did with mine. Oh yeah, so I watched 2 videos on the Korean Ara channel, and the first one was word builder, not world builder. I'm in writer mode. Word builder with the word book in Korean. And I was like, of course I have to start with book. So it's like bookshelf, bookmark, used book. So that was really fun. I was like, I'm gonna save this one because I want to like memorize this one. um so and then there's like live classes too, so that's kind of cool. So yeah, I kind of looked at that, and then right in front of me I have my planner that I like haven't really been using too much. Like I'll use it for like a couple days and then I'll forget it for like a month. So like the last time I used it was December 13th. And it's January 3rd. So or January 2nd, but I'm doing it for the 3rd. So anyways, so I was like, well, I should use my planner. I should get back to it. But that is why I buy the lovely undated one. Oh wait, you can't see. The lovely undated passion planner, because since I'm not consistent with my planner, I want to be, but I'm not yet, then I can at least like not waste a planner for the whole year, but it'll last me longer because I can use it whenever I am able to. So yeah, so it was pretty productive for me. Got up. Yes, getting up and stretching is good though too. That's actually what I need to do. Grab some paleo mint dark chocolate. Oh, that sounds so good. And then actually started to CP read. Made it through a chapter. Nice. Oh my goodness. I haven't like beta read or critiqued anything in a long time. I've done some arcs like this year, but I didn't do as much beta reading. I maybe beta read like two books, yeah, which is like kind of on the low side for me for like beta reading. So I gotta up that next year. Count that towards my Goodreads goal. I made a hot topic post on my Instagram about counting like what counts for your Goodreads goal. So if you didn't see that already, check it out because I want to know your opinions. But I do count like beta read books because I read a book manuscript. I don't count my own, but I count other people's. And Mary started on the next story. So far, so good. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad you were productive. She's really good at talking about things you're interested in. Yay. Every class I tell her what I did for the day in Korean. You'll be fluent in no time. Yes, I hope so. I hope so. That would be so fun. Yes, I forget where. Oh, you know where I heard this from was Bethany Atzazada. That's who I heard this from. So let me see. Let me see if I can share my Goodreads and see if I can like find it. But it's there's a way to create a book, and then I just have one that's like beta read book, and then I just add the dates. so that there's not like a billion books in like the Goodreads universe that is like the same thing. But let me see if I can find it. Okay, let's go to. Oh wait, you know what I did? I think I just like went to Google and typed in. Am I still sharing this page? Okay, good. Uh, add a book on Goodreads. I think I did that, and then that showed me because that's why, because I could never find it on Goodreads. So I had to like go to Google and use that link. So let's see, how do I add a book to the Goodreads database? Do, do, do. Shoot, no, that's not it. How do I add a book? No, this isn't the question. I wonder if they like took it away. Hmm. Did they like take it away? Hmm. That'd be really sad if they did. Please, yeah, because this isn't right. I'm going to investigate here. This is important. Because let me go to my books read. I wonder if they like took them away. Beta read. Let me see. Oh, here it is. Let me see if I can type that into here. Oh yeah, beta read by Anonymous. Oh, good. Am I here? Oh my gosh, what happened? Did I go away? Oh no. Okay, sorry. I don't know. Like I just was randomly coming back here and I saw that it crashed. So, but really quick, I just wanted to. I did find, yeah, if you just type, because like I think what they did now is that when you typed in beta beta read or beta read, it came up with too many books. So now, let me share this with you. I know I like some like StreamYard crashed or something, but it like left like or maybe like my internet connection like went out or something. But whew, I'm back. Oh, a few seconds. Oh, good. It was only a few seconds. I was like, oh my god, have I been gone this entire time? Was I talking to myself this whole time? Okay, really quick before this. Here, let me completely make this. Okay. So I just went to beta read Anonymous, and then you can like have the book as read, and then what I do is I edit my activity and say that, so like I read this one, I beta read this book. And so they're all different books, but then I just say, so sometimes I always do the same day because I'm like, oh, I don't remember when, like how long and when I read it. I'll just do the same day. But anyways, so you can just keep adding other books that you beta read. So I know it's a kind of jank way, but yeah, I'm like, I'm being too sus for this. But anyways, try that out. Let me know. I probably should like post something about that on my Instagram post, or maybe make like a story about it because yeah. Uh yes, it is totally fine to do it. It's a book. Audiobooks are books, beta read books are books. And especially if there's been like a heavy revision and then it's published, like if it's a self-published book, I count it. Because I'm like, it's like a reread and Goodreads counts rereads. So no shame. Oh, nice. T read The Wedding Crasher by Mia Sosa. That sounds super fun. And yeah, I've seen the Clever Fox goal planners before. That's awesome. There's a budget planner. I use the Every Dollar app for my budget. I love the app so much because it like automatically like it's like connected to your bank account and stuff. Because I'm like, it's too much for me to like write this down because I like spend too much, but sometimes it works. StreamYard, yeah, StreamYard's like, this is kind of sus here. Like, we think you're doing something illegal. Crash. Okay, good. Yay. I'm glad that that makes sense. I just wish I had more time to reread books. Like I am just like beating myself up because I have right here because it's like I'm a TBR. I've been wanting to read Amari and the Great Game, but I wanted to reread, which I like usually don't do because there's like so many other books I want to read. But I wanted to reread Amari and the Night Brothers first before this. But like there's some books that you can like listen to the audiobook for, which I did for Amari and the Night Brothers and loved it, but I wanted to reread it and actually um like have it just be able to like see the words and everything. So I was like, I want to actually physically read it and then physically read the sequel. So anyways, problems. Um first world problems. Yeah, beta reads are like early reader copies. Yes. I'm so glad you guys agree. Woot. Well, this was super fun. Thank you so much for joining me for the first Monday motivation sprints. I'm gonna have to do this like every week. So what I am in my head, I can't talk right now. My goal for this is that this is replacing my uh edited videos that come out on Tuesdays. So I'm gonna have less like pre-filmed videos. So but then I'll have these live writing sprints. So this is a way for me to kind of find a balance between like doing YouTube, being able to connect with you guys and being able to be productive. So no video tomorrow because it's today, but next Tuesday, hopefully I will have that pre-filmed video with like writing advice or vlogs or something. But thank you guys all for joining me. It was so much fun. I loved it, loved it, loved it. Yay. Monday evenings. Oh, I'm so glad that it works. So good to have you here, KK. And you too, Avion. Yeah, second day. Woohoo. You guys are awesome for, coming out of the gate strong. I appreciate you all, and I will see you next week. Bye. Or in 2 weeks. Bye.